Am I the asshole? For refusing to cover my scar and wearing a bikini as it triggered my friend? I 24F had a cancer scare a few years back and had a biopsy done on my upper leg. The scar has faded now, but it is still fairly noticeable and about 7 centimeters long. Thankfully, it was only a scare and nothing came of it. For a while I was insecure about it and stopped wearing skirts or tight leggings where you could see the outline of the scar. But now that I'm accepted it's going to be there, I started to wear whatever and realized nobody cares about it apart from the odd question. We went to the beach yesterday as a friend group and I wore a bikini. I was excited to get a tan and my friend Anna brought her other friend Dana 25F. I have met her before but don't know her very well, however I do know she started a fundraiser for her mom who is fighting cancer right now. Dana's family situation is quite difficult as her dad passed away recently and her mom has stage 4 and Dana is juggling a lot. I came earlier than Anna and Dana, so I was already in my bikini when they joined us and Dana was nice to me and asked about my new job. Then Anna went to say hi to the others and Dana mentioned my scar and recognized it was a biopsy. She asked if I could wear a beach cover-up and it was triggering to her and insensitive of me as I know her mum is going through it right now. I said no, I'm here to get a tan and the cover-up will ruin that, and Dana didn't say anything but didn't talk to me for the rest of the day. Today Anna texted me telling me Dana told her what happened and while she agrees Dana's comment was weird, I should have given her a free pass as she is not in the best place mentally right now. I said it was really weird and no I wouldn't. I genuinely don't think I am in the wrong and think she's being really weird about the situation. Obviously if I am in the wrong I will apologize. Not the asshole at all, it's ridiculous that she expected you to cover up like that. Her triggers are her responsibility to manage, not have others accommodate to her. If the scar is too much for her, she can remove herself from the situation. Not the asshole at all. While I feel for her and what she's going through, it is absolutely not okay to ask some to put a cover-up on due to a scar. If someone has a trigger, it is their responsibility to handle it, not everyone else's to change for them. You're at the beach, it is completely acceptable that you wear your bikini. And good for you for not letting your scar deter you from what you want to do. Not the asshole. Her triggers are hers to manage, your body your choice, and also you should feel comfortable and wear what you like. She may not be in the best place mentally right now, so I do hope she will realize that what she did is immature. Not sure what to think of your other friend though. Not the asshole, you had a cancer scare and that's why you have a scar. Her asking you to cover up is weird and like she's saying only her family matters when it comes to the effects of cancer. Would she ask someone going through cancer treatment to cover up? If someone is bald, does she ask them to hide it because it's triggering? She doesn't get a free pass just because her life is tough right now. Not the asshole. You weren't shoving your scar in her face. She didn't have to be looking at it. It was unreasonable for her to ask you to cover it up. Not the asshole whatsoever. Expecting someone else to adjust their appearance because she feels triggered is not how the world works. She needs to toughen up. Sure, she's going through some shit, but who isn't? It's not a free pass. If anything, she should feel more sympathetic to your scarring. Not the asshole. It's possible she was misplacing her sadness and fear about her mom and taking it out on you. Sometimes it's easier to be angry at someone than to deal with the actual root cause of your feelings. Not the asshole, I've had open heart surgery as a baby and as you can guess I've got the scars to prove it. One of the first times I wore a bikini, a middle-aged lady came up to me and yelled at me for not covering up my horrible scar. Luckily, my twin sister yelled back at her to mind her own business, while I just stood there completely taken aback. I'm sure you are with me that that lady was out of line, right? Well, what Dana did was a polite version of what that lady did. Being polite does not make it right. Ntar in any way. Dana needs to figure out how to deal with life. She has no right telling you what to wear so she doesn't get triggered. That's her responsibility to learn to deal with it. And it's a scar, lots of people have them. Not the asshole. Assuming you were polite when you refused, you did give her a pass. Her request was pretty far outside what's considered polite acceptable. Not the asshole. Her triggers are for her to deal with, not you. You don't have to change to please those around you. Not to mention the whole reason of the scar, which was the investigation to determine whether or not you had skin cancer. Not the asshole. It's not your fault. Dana's situation is tough ATM. Not the asshole. Your friend Dana is full of crap to be triggered over a scar. She must live a really sheltered life, or is just looking to start drama to make herself feel better. Not the asshole. I'm a cancer survivor. She can F right off. People have scars for all sorts of reasons. She won't know the cause of most of them. Will they be triggering too? I suspect the real cause is that you looked awesome in your bikini. She was insecure about herself. Not the asshole. This is ridiculous. What would have happened if you didn't just have a scar, but full-blown cancer? Would she have asked you to leave because it reminded her of her mother? If anyone should apologize, it's her. Not the asshole. She was at the beach. If scars trigger her, she needs to not go to a place where lots of naked flesh is on display. You did nothing wrong, and if anyone deserves an apology, it is you. Not the asshole. I absolutely hate the term triggered. It's becoming an excuse for people to make unreasonable demands of other people. Not the asshole. I think she was rude to ask. Scars demonstrate struggles and tell stories. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. Her situation is unfortunate, but it's not your responsibility to manage her feelings. Not the asshole. I just came out of my second skin cancer op today on the same piece of skin, and it's a massive chunk out my arm that I won't really be able to cover up all too often unless I wear long sleeves. She's not the only one that has life issues. We all do. You can't help your scar and shouldn't be made to feel self-conscious or that you are triggering someone by something you can't help. I'm sure bringing up your scar to you was triggering of the time you went through with it too, but you didn't complain. Glad your biopsy was nothing sinister? Not the asshole. I'm currently an old, out-of-shape guy. If you need someone to keep her away from you while you tan, let me know. I'll see if I can get a life-size cut out of me in a mankini to have next to you. She won't be triggered by your scar anymore. Not the asshole. As someone with a lot of triggers, they are your problem alone to deal with, not others. If she got triggered, she should have excused herself. You can only control your actions, not others' actions or reactions. That's a hard lesson she's going to have to learn. Not the asshole. That is not a scar. It is a badge of honor. It is a witness of struggle that you went through and came out on the other side of. A testament that there is hope on the other side for those in the struggle. Will their story be yours? Not necessarily, but no one has the same story. Wear it with pride. Not the asshole. Seriously, if this person is so triggered by others' scars, she should not go to places like the beach where people are damn near naked. Nta. If anything, your scar is a mark she should take hope from. Show it off. Real bodies should exist without comments of any kind. Her being triggered is her issue. You can do normal stuff. Not the asshole. No one should make you feel uncomfortable wearing anything you feel comfortable in, especially since you were at the beach, wearing perfectly appropriate beach attire. I'm confused by your comment about Dana recognized the scar as being a biopsy scar versus any other type of scar. How does it look different? I think Dana is probably deep in grief. So many things may be triggering to her, but that's not your fault or job to fix for her. Hopefully in time she'll heal and recognize what was going on at the time. Not the asshole. This whole triggering thing is nonsense. If Dana doesn't like seeing your scar, she can look away or go somewhere else. It's a free country. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. She has not right to ask you to do anything, and it's not fair for her to center herself in your health scare.